Hey everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we're going to do just a basic, it's called a chocolate chip bundt cake, okay? Just preheated my oven to 375. Now listen, this recipe called for 425. I don't want to burn my cake up, but 425 for about 45 minutes is a long, I think that's a little bit much. So I'm just going to bake it at 375, and it might take quite a bit of time to get it baked. That I'd rather do that than I would to scorch it, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put in 1 box. So this is just Duncan Hines classic yellow cake mix. Just 1 box. And this is the 15.25 ounce box. Uh-oh. I got it every bit out of there. Well, mercy, they don't want to leave a pinch, do I? Now, I'm going to put in 1 box of cheesecake. This is instant pudding. Both of these boxes that I'm getting ready to put in will be 3.4 ounce boxes. And they are, if you don't have cheesecake, you can use vanilla. French vanilla is even better, but if you can find vanilla. So I'm going to put this is the cheesecake one. And I'm going to put 1 of the, this is the chocolate fudge. Both of these are 3.4 ounce boxes of instant pudding. Now this cake is for Papa, okay? This cake is for Papa. Let's see, let me grab that. I'm just gonna swish it around a little bit with a whisk. See how much I can knock out of the bowl. I don't know about me young'uns, but I don't waste. I know that about me. We don't have anything extra in this one to waste. And I had just cleaned off and wiped off my counter. So, I just can't stand to waste. Okay. Always check the date on your boxes when you're using a boxed cake mix. Here's 1.5 cups of milk. 1.5 cups of milk. 4 eggs, room temperature. And now we're just going to beat this up real good, okay? Oh, one thing I did forget is my oil. We're going to put 1/2 cup of oil. And this was vegetable oil. I'll accept the very last few drops. And I thought, oh, I don't have enough, without going to the pantry and getting a big container and filling back up my oil container. So I'm just put a little tad bit, maybe a few tablespoons of olive oil in it. So really, just use vegetable oil or any kind of oil that you want to. We're gonna beat this and we'll be right back. Okay, beat this for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna take 1 bag, this is what I have, of milk chocolate chips. Milk chocolate, and keep from dumping them out. Milk chocolate chips. And I'm gonna put just a tad bit of flour, not much, maybe about a tablespoon. of flour in there. And then I'm going to toss it just a hair bit. As soon as I get me something to toss it with. And it coats your chocolate chips just a little bit. Then I'm going to fold these in. Now, if you're doing this, sorry about my apron. If you're doing this at home and you say, Nan, I don't have a classic yellow cake mix, as long as if it's a golden butter or whatever it is, as long as it's a yellow cake mix, you can use that. Plus, it's probably better if you like the darker chocolate and things like that, it's probably better to use semi-sweet chocolate chips, but I don't have any right now, especially with me not trying to stay away from desserts myself. I'm just folding this in. And I've seen people say, I'm just folding this in. That's not folding. You've got to reach down to the bottom with your spatula and pull the batter up over your chocolate chips. And then we're going to put this in a bundt pan. That's probably good enough right there. And uh-oh, look what I did. Young'uns, do y'all do this? Let me clean this up. Let's get this in a bundt pan. That old arm and hand gets tired. I spilled some more. Those little, look at there. Look at there. I'm telling you, I have made a mess. We're going to stop and clean up again. Let's give this a couple, make sure there's not any air bubbles in there. Now, I'm going to put this just on I'm going to set this on a pan because, I don't know, I just don't like the idea of sticking these in the oven just on the rack, okay? These silicone ones. Okay. We're going to start watching it. It'll probably take a good hour and we'll be back, okay? And we'll see how much longer than that we had to leave it. Okay. I decided this cake is just too rich to be able to put an icing on. It really didn't need an icing. It just needed some powdered sugar to give it a little snowy look. Now, it's still warm, so it might melt into it, and I might have to shake a little bit more in a minute. I thought I would lift my cake up here, let y'all see. Isn't that pretty? And it smells so good, and Willow should be coming in anytime. Now, I cut this piece for a picture, okay? I cut that piece for a picture, and it is so moist. Look at it just move. And I'm going to go to the inside. There was one little piece in here that I didn't pull out on the bottom of my cake. So this is what I'm going to taste of, okay? Pop's going to love this. He's going to love it. So, it's delicious. Have you seen a more simpler cake? He's going to love this. And if y'all see what I do, I take that piece and put it right back in where it came from. And he thinks, well, look at that. He thinks, well, she has cut me a piece already. I'll already have it ready for him. But I just wanted to show y'all the cake. Came right out great, but I do want to talk to you about something. This recipe said 450 425 450 for an hour? Absolutely not. I put it on 375, and 375 was a little bit too hot. I had to put a piece of foil over the top of it. So do 350 for about an hour. 350 for about an hour. Then check it with a skewer, and it will come out clean, okay? So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. 350 for about an hour. You know, we learn things together, don't we? I just wanted to say that I love y'all. I appreciate you coming and watching with me. Pop's gonna love this because he finished the last one I made up in record time because he hadn't had one in a little while. The lemon cake I did, he just scarfed it right down. And where he was working last week, he would take an extra piece with him to work, you know, during the day if he needed a snack in between his meals. So I know he really enjoyed it. And as soon as Willow comes in, one of these pieces are going to be for her. Probably that one I just cut, that big piece. So she'll really enjoy it. She loves chocolate. Anything chocolate is her thing. She always says, well, Nan, and all those cake mixes y'all sent me, she said, is there any chocolate in there? So today we used a yellow cake mix, but that one little bite that I took, it almost makes it like a milk chocolate with the fudge, instant pudding, and the cheesecake instant pudding. Now remember, you can use vanilla instead of the cheesecake if you want to. But I had plenty of cheesecake pudding, and I thought I'm going to use that in that. So I just want y'all to know that I love yous. You know, I was just talking to one of my followers today. Saw her at the vegetable stand. I'm over here stringing and breaking beans while I was waiting on the cake to come out of the oven. And Miss Joyce, and she said, or Joy, Miss Joy. And I saw another one of my friends from out in Unicoi. She came to the fruit stand, and saw another one across the street at the little Dairy Ace. It's been a day of seeing my followers. I love them, and I love seeing them and talking to them. And it's just been a good day in the Lord. He's been good today. Good. He's good all the time. God is good all the time, and all the time God is great. That's my little thing I like to say. So listen, if y'all get a chance and you need a quick cake with most likely things you've already got in your house, this is your cake. It's going to be moist. Yeah, I mean, just that whole cake just jiggled because those chocolate chips just made it delicious in there. So I hope you get a chance to make you one. It is a simple recipe, but sometimes the simplest recipes make a kick, don't they? Give a good kick. So I'm going to go, and I just want y'all to know that I'm looking for the Lord. Every day when I get up, I'll say, Lord, I'm looking for you today. I'm looking for you. Oh, young'uns, please get ready to meet the Lord. call out on his name while he still can be found. We don't know what tomorrow brings. You know, don't let something tragic happen before you call out on the name of the Lord. Well, I'm going to go, and I want you to know I love y'all so very much. I appreciate you sharing my videos. That is so important. It puts it in homes that maybe would never, ever get to watch Farm Cooking or know anything about the Lord. So, you know, just share it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I want you to know that share and like, because like I've said before, there has been people that say, Nan, I just got a message and saying, Nan, Google said that you'd been blocked by Facebook. No, I've not been blocked by Facebook. So please, please, like and follow my page. If you do, each time when I come on, that little ding will come on your phone and you say, hey, Nan's on, or she's put a recipe on, or she's put a picture on, or she could be live. You never know. She could be live. So be sure and share and like my page. Please follow me. I appreciate you all. Well, I'm going to go, and I will see you again, Lord willing, for the next recipe. Or we might go out on the farm, or there's no telling us where we might end up at. So I'll see you next time, okay? Love yous. Bye-bye.